First and foremost, spoilers, obviously. If any of you have seen Season 3 of The Boys, especially the finale, you'll know that Black Noir is dead. Like, dead. Now, this entire season, they were flushing this man out, giving him backstory, make you actually feel bad and care for the guy. And then they just gut check his ass so fucking hard he dies? Nah, man, that doesn't sit right with me. If you know anything about Black Noir's character, watched any clips or the show, whatever, you'll know that he can take some serious punishment. So the fact that Homelander just shoves his arm in him and then pulls out part of his like intestines, kills him, is just like, come on. When he fought Soldier Boy, part of his fucking brain was outside of his head, and he lived. Now, personally, I'd love some sort of resurrection arc, or even if they do bring in a new Black Noir, which is what Kripke said himself, you can look it up, there's multiple articles on it, then I'd like if they brought a new one in. Maybe this one was super powerful, but what I'd prefer they did was resurrect Black Noir and have him come back to be the contingency plan against Homelander and have him kill Homelander in the end. So that way he at least gets revenge on someone and has a decent conclusion to his actual story rather than just being replaced. Honestly, if Black Noir died fighting Soldier Boy, then shit, that's the way it would have been meant to be, you know? Or even Homelander, but he just got killed by Homelander randomly. There was no real build-up to it. Obviously, there's the feeling of, you know, the friendship, or at least some sort of fucked up version of kinship they had between one another. But it was no fight. It was just, oh, my hand's in your stomach now. I'm going to pull out your intestines and you're dead. That's it. You don't get to fight Soldier Boy. You don't get to die an honorable death. You just die right here. With that being said, I really hope they don't go with the whole I'm a Homelander clone dynamic shit that they did in the comics, because Black Noir's character in the comics was downright sadistic and awful. Not to mention how the comics were not nearly as good as the show actually is. It's one of those rare cases that the show is a better adaptation than the original source material. Anyway, if they did that whole clone debacle, then people are going to expect it and it's not going to be as good. Plus, we don't need a clone. We can just easily get in another soup to fill the shoes, or at least have another person to fill the shoes of Black Noir until the original one comes back. That'd be cool, I think. I don't think we need to do that whole clone thing. That should stay in the comics. If they do decide to bring in the new Black Noir and make him the literal Black Noir of that entire season and have Irving not show up at all, then maybe just make him really powerful, so at least there is something to the character rather than just humor and entertainment. Like, I'm all for that. It's gonna be weird because that's not really Noir's character in the show, but it'll be interesting. Just don't make him a slouch like the Deep or A-Train. Like, don't make him as shitty, at least. I think that'd be a better thing to do rather than just ruining his character. Or, even so, if you're gonna add the new one, maybe add Irving back at some point during the season, and then maybe have them switch, so Irving comes and he kills the new Black Noir. He puts the suit back on. He poses as the new Black Noir for probably not very long because he doesn't talk and Homelander can see through the costume, but maybe just for a little bit in front of like other people, and then he pops up, oh, Homelander contingency. I don't know. We can see, we'll see what happens. I just really want Irving back, or at least a good adaptation. That's all I want, man.